Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to Mr.TBricker. So I have finished the ATSD Star Wars LEGO collections and here's what I think. So I wasn't expect the set, it looked cool in person. Because in my imagination, I think that it's kind of hard to balance the ATSD, especially if the LEGO made the UCS this time. It's quite heavy in my opinion, but it's actually quite stable. So when I built the ATSD, I was thinking like, wow, well, how can you actually balance though between the legs and the body on the top? But turned out that the structure that LEGO using to kind of like balance the body and the top, it's very cool. So in my opinion, I think it's pretty stable, and the design front and the back, it's quite good. So if you actually start building the ATSD, here's what you need to know. So first of all, you're gonna build the legs both legs first, and then after that you're gonna build the I believe that after the back 6 and 7 you're gonna start building the body, the low body. So to connect both of them, it doesn't have any like challenge when you kind of put the bricks together. However, just keep that in mind because the connection between those bricks from the legs and the lower body, it's quite not really good in my opinion, because there's a couple times that I tried to hold them together but it's failed. So I think we could kind of improve something somehow to make it look stronger and stable. But overall, I think it looked really good. I do like the legs, which is it's pretty cool and it's pretty huge. And I think that could be the reason why it could balance the ATSD. And go to the top. So basically, you can move around to kind of rotate not rotate, but you can move left and right, and also the gun machine that you can pull it up and pull it down, which quite close to the original one in the Star Wars movie. And on the other side, on the left and the right, you also have the gunting and shooting system that attached to their ATSD ears, and you also can rotate it. I think you can do it like 360-degree, which is pretty good and flexible. However, just keep that in mind, the connection from the shooting hole or shooting guns over here is not quite as stable. So when you try to move around, just make sure you're careful because the brick might fall. And on the top, you can open the lid and to see the details inside, which is the inside we have the pilot ATSD driver that it can sit inside and then to control the ATSD. And also you can there's a mechanism right here that LEGO attached the bricks to connect with the body on the top to the lid, and you can kind of open and close the ATSD. And overall, I think the connection is quite strong. So for this part, it doesn't fall at all. So this is something that it's pretty good. And also LEGO made the lid that you can open the gate from the top. So I think this is the idea that the pilots can kind of move from like the ship and then get out to from the top, I think. Which is quite funny. And in my opinion, I think at the back of the ATSD, it's not really having something like it's kind of impressed, but impressed in the way that I think LEGO could actually add more details at the back, like for example for the bottom of the ATSD. So instead of like using only the bricks right here, we can add some different elements similar with on the top. From the top, I actually kind of like it, and for the bottoms, I think we could, especially LEGO could improve more and add more, maybe the laser system, gunting system, or something like that to make it more detailed. But anyway, so I think so far the set is great. I really like it, and I had actually great experience. You don't have to spend so much time to build it, so I think my estimation to finish the ATSD from the bags 1 to bags 14 it's around maybe 1 hour and 10 minutes. So I think that if you constantly like doing that, and also the structure, it's kind of easy to follow, so there's no difficult to build. And I quite like the minifigures for the driver, the ATSD driver. It seems like it's not like when you see it, it's just only the gray color, nothing else, and especially there's no like unique design or something like that. However, I quite like it because it has the printing structure from the front and the back for the minifigure. It looked really realistic, and I really like that LEGO start using the silver color like to make the bells, which is it looks shiny, so it's pretty nice and fancy. And we have the helmet with the goggles on the top of the minifigure, which is quite cool. And overall, I think this set, it's not really too bad. The only thing is maybe the price. It could be a little bit higher, and it could you know, like go down the price in terms of 1,513 pieces. However, in my opinions, I think this UCS ATSD is really good. LEGO kind of improve a lot of technique when you build the ATSD. So overall, I think it's not too bad, and I do recommend you to have this set in your collections and build them. And again, keep that in mind. It's very stable and it doesn't fall down. I know some of the people, after they build the ATSD, the eyes, it's kind of fall down, and then maybe like it has a broken pieces, but I don't see in my case. So it could be because of the way that you're holding the ATSD or the way that you connect the bricks together. But overall, looks so good, and it looked fantastic, and I think LEGO did a good job. So thank you, LEGO, to make the ATSD for UCS collection. And if you have any thought about the ATSD, please let me know in the comments, and make sure you subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Mr.TBricker. And I hope we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.